Hi guys, welcome to more Villainess Manhwa. This is the part 3 of the Villainess Manhwa with badass female leads, and before going in with the video, as you can see, only a small percentage of you are actually subscribed, so if you want more manhwa recommendations, please don't hesitate to subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot and it motivates me to create more videos. Without further ado, let's get on with the first one. The first one is called The Way to Protect the Female Lead's Older Brother, also known as Roxana by Summerlight and Bake Jion, an original web novel by Kin. It is currently ongoing with 30 chapters and its official website is Tapas. In the story of Flower of Hell, there are 5 families that are reigning in the kingdom. The story primarily focuses on 2, which are the Black Agrich or Agriche and Blue Pedalian. Agriche family members are known to be harsh, unlawful, manipulative, and are the leader of the black market, responsible for the drugs, poisons, theft, and many more, while the Pedalian family is the opposite. The female lead is named Sylvia, who is a lady from the Blue Pedalian. Later, her older brother named Cassis will go missing. The truth is that he was kidnapped by the head of the Agrici family named Lant. There, he will be regularly tortured until he finally dies. Sylvia will be so furious about this, causing her to take revenge on the whole family of Agrici. That is the story of Flower of Hell. A girl from the modern world reincarnated not as the female lead but the villainess of the Agrice family named Roxana. She is a key player for the family, and when her father kidnapped Cassis, she goes an unexpected route. To avoid the ending of the story where all of the Agrice died including her, Roxana formulated a plan to help Cassis escape. That will be the key point to change the story because it is the cause of the downfall of Agrice. But it will not be easy since she needs to fool her entire family, which are people that are hard to manipulate. There's also a problem with Cassis not being able to put his full trust on Roxana since she is a member of Agrice, which his family considered a longtime enemy. The story is actually one of the coolest storylines I have ever read. Roxana is stunning, like she has this character design that make her look the perfect villainess. She is a genius that takes everything into careful consideration. That is why she never fails, and besides that, she is so beautiful doing all of her schemes or whatever. Every moment of her and Cassis contains a good chemistry, and if you think that the first parts of the story are good, the later will be so much better. For me, the Agrice family might be the real highlight of the series. Each of them are crazy, like literally all of the family, but like I really enjoy reading them. Dion, who also has a chemistry with Roxana, like how is this possible? And yes, it's illegal. Jeremy, who is the closest to Roxana, is also crazy. Their father, named Lant, who is the head of the family, I don't know, something is wrong in his mind. Some scenes will make you mad because they are really good villains that are just pure evil, but I believe in Roxana to deliver her plans and get the proper revenge on this family of hers. The second one is called Kill the Villainess by Your April and Haigi. It is currently ongoing with 20 chapters and its official website is Tapas. Kill the Villainess tells the story of a girl who unwillingly gets reincarnated as Ares Magellan. She is the only daughter of a marquis and is the fiancée of the crown prince. In the original timeline, the crown prince is actually in love with another woman named Helena, who is a daughter of a count. Technically, the crown prince would straight up reject Ares in all events possible and favor Helena. That is why Ares does not like Helena at all and will do villainy things to her. In the end, Helena and the crown prince get their happy ending while Ares falls out to the fiancé title and goes crazy. Another soul reincarnated as Ares but still retains her memory. She realized how the real Ares really loves the crown prince, but too bad that she is not interested at all. This time, she wanted the opposite. She wanted to die as soon as possible so that she could go back to the real world easily. She doesn't care about the crown prince or Helena or anything in the world, but the world itself wouldn't allow her. She found out that after attempting to kill Helena is the only time she can only die, just like in the story. With this revelation, she had no choice but to comply with the conditions and assign a knight named Anakin to accompany her into finding a quicker way to die and fight the destiny that was given to her. This is definitely a unique approach to this genre. As you can see, it is not like the other villainous manhwa. Instead of fighting for her own freedom and being finally free from this situation, Ares chose to find a way to finish her life so she can go back quickly to the real world. It is so interesting to read like how the events will unfold because she is really going through a lot. Like the events are always not in her favor. The characters specifically do not like her, and she only has herself to rely on. Throughout the story, she will really try her best to keep fighting, and also, unlike the other female leads, it is so evident here that she doesn't ask to be in this place, and some parts even made me sad, but Ares still performs and slay. The third one is called Asmojan's Contract, also known as the Demonic Contract by Yul, Yoon Ji-sun, and Cloudlight, an original story by Kim Yoon-kyu. It is currently ongoing with 50 chapters, and its official websites are Tapitoon and Kopin Comics. After the first queen died, the king of the Maiden Kingdom decided to have another wife. The first princess, named Marianne, who is a daughter of the first queen, lived in a continuous quarrel with the second queen named Ophelius. There is this silent war which is ongoing within the two of them because Marianne is third in line with the throne, and although Queen Ophelius has her two sons lined up, she still feels threatened. At last, Ophelius succeeds in poisoning Marianne, causing her to die, but in the afterlife, Marianne performed a dangerous practice which involved making a deal together with a demon named Eurycina. These demons are to fulfill contracts with humans in order to gain something in exchange. Apparently, Eurycina is eagerly waiting for her first contract so she can be a full-fledged demon. They've discussed, and Marianne wanted her to live in her body and take revenge on Queen Ophelius. Before even asking for a payment, Eurycina performed the ritual which immediately put her in Marianne's body. Now she actually lives as Marianne and tries to fulfill her wish. She will try to fool all the people in the palace, do her best, and adapt to the lifestyle of Marianne. Lastly is to actually formulate a plan that will successfully eliminate Queen Ophelius. This one does not fall into the villainous category completely, but whatever, I think that the concept is still close and I like this manhwa a lot, so I am including it. It is fun to read, plus the art is also beautiful. For me, Marianne seems to be a little harsh, and after switching with Eurycina, that is when I started to get invested. This is more of us going along with the journey of Marianne, pissing off Queen Ophelius, and just having fun. As of now, she is really not focusing on the agenda and just messing with other characters, occasionally impressing them, but a lot more just spending quality time with them. But you know that is not a problem for me at all, and when she starts to actually be serious about her goal, I think that it will also be exciting. There is still a long time, but Marianne as a character is really fun, and everywhere she goes and whatever she do, she will be determined and will do anything in her power to achieve this. The fourth one is called Actually I Was the Real One, also known as I Am the Real One by Yoon and March. It is currently ongoing with 45 chapters and its official website is Tapas. A daughter of the Grand Duke named Kira worked hard to be the perfect lady and to be the bearer of this water spirit power. Her father didn't have the greatest affection for her, but still she worked hard to impress him. After many years, a girl named Cosette enters the picture and claims that she is the real daughter of the Duke. Cosette immediately shows that she has the water spirit herself, making a performance to all the people, which Kira fails to do after many years. There is also this prophecy that there should be only one child from the Grand Duke who is able to wield this power. That is why Kira is suspected of dishonesty and is sentenced to death. Before going to her punishment, Cosette approached Kira and said that Kira is really the one who has this power, but Cosette managed to fool all the people. Kira, who has no one to back her up, proceeds to continue with her execution, but before she dies, she magically wakes up back in the time where it's a few years back before Cosette appears. This time, she will use this chance to prove herself and gather her allies that will help her to not repeat the same horrible events before Cosette arrives. I think that this manhwa is quite intense and one of the many that makes me real furious because of the antagonist who is Cosette. So as we all know, Kira is considered as the villainess who throughout the years lied to her father and all the people that she is the one to have this water spirit power. That is their point of view, but in Kira, she really worked hard for a long time just so that a random girl can claim that she is the real daughter and ruin everything. Also, that is the time where Kira started to get mistreatment even from the servants and they all switched up to Cosette's side real fast. Like everyone hated her, even her father, but Kira on her second life is really a mood. There came to a point where she didn't even care and started doing anything she liked, and that is so fun to me, but she is still focused on proving that she is the real heir and Cosette is the real villainess that will ruin their life. The last one is called I Just Live On as a Villainess, also known as The Villainess is Retiring by DGH and Bebe, an original web novel by Kim Daham. It is currently ongoing with 21 chapters and its official website is Tapas. An ordinary woman from the modern world died in an airplane crash and got reincarnated as Evelia, the villainess in the story of Lady Catherine. This is like the most of your cliche villainess story where she tried to attempt to kill the heroine who is named Catherine and is surrounded by a harem of men. Evelia is a daughter of a duke. That is why she is rich and of course she is also engaged to the crown prince who doesn't care about her. When this modern woman gets reincarnated as her, she just wanted to lace off all the time and so she calls off the engagement with the crown prince, resulting in her being thrown out into a far place which is called a rail. It is a really cold region where she is forced to live for a period of time. Now she has a sort of a backup where she summoned this legendary archmage where she can basically order everything she wanted to him. He is called Theo and he can transforms into the form of a wolf. He's thirsty for these big calamity events and he can cause a huge disaster just like creating wars and such. That is one of his main purpose, but Evelia just wanted him to create a small fire for the castle. That is the start of the relationship and Evelia unknowingly forming a contract with Theo since summoning them means that she is binding herself to him. As you may notice, there is really nothing crazy going on, and yes, there is really not much happening, but as the first stories I've mentioned are quite tiring, this story will give you a break and just enjoy Evelia and Theo's story. I think that although this manhwa is simple or cliche, it is still engaging, and these villainous female leads don't really need to be girl boss all the time. Although we love to see it, I also like them to see just lazing around together with their handsome servant or assistant, whatever the hell Tayo is, and I am not just about to forget how good they look together. So yes, this also has romance, and so if you want a more of a chill villainous manhwa, this is for you. That is all for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find something you like and have an amazing day and I will see you next time.